Hi Pisces, I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars. Now, there's a lot of movement happening this week in the solar star chart. So let's just go through it one by one. So first of all, Jupiter is going retrograde this week on the 5th, so that's towards the end of the week. And that's sitting in your solar fourth house, all to do with your home and domestic matters. So if you're making some changes around the home, then this is the time to sort of get down, do the research, and get things in order. Okay, so plan out, get some plans set in place. Now, Venus is also on the move, and it's moving into your solar seventh house, love, relationships, partnerships, relationships on all levels, but particularly can highlight romantic alliances. So, of course, if you're not looking for love, then sometimes if you're not looking for it, it can just pass you by. But if love is on your agenda, Pisces, and this is one of the times in the year where you can really connect at a heart level and find somebody that you really have mind, body, spirit qualities in, similar, with characteristics that you connect with. So there is also on the 3rd, when it makes this move, a sextile to Saturn. Now, Saturn is the planet of permanency, so let's just have a look at where that is in your chart. On the 3rd, it's in your 8th house, and Saturn is about to move this week as well, so I'll talk about that in a minute. So with the Venus sextile Saturn on the 3rd, so this is a favorable aspect. It can relate to an official matter that's happening in your life, but it also means that you really need to be proactive about bringing it to a closure, okay? So you can't let it just roll on and not do anything about it, because if you do that, then someone else is likely to take control, and then you won't have a say in the matter. Okay, and that's not what you want. So you have to step in and say, hey, okay, I'm going to take responsibility of this. And when you take responsibility, you then have a choice of, okay, this is the way that I would like to do it. Otherwise, it can be just done for you. Okay, now the Saturn is on the move, as I just mentioned. So for you, it's going to be moving into your 9th house. So it's going to be there for a 2-year period. So this is really the position of a higher learning. You're going to be able to, over this next couple of years, is to really excuse me, been doing that all day, is to really get in touch with a level of higher learning, particularly on a spiritual basis or psychological level, or even a scientific level, that's going to help you, set your knowledge, your level of knowledge, and set what you want to do and work towards for the future, okay? Because after the next 2-year period, it will then move into your, let's have a look, into your solar 10th house of business, okay? So what you have an opportunity to do over the next couple of years is to delve into study and really delve into it, so you set the foundations and you really get it at like a grass sort of roots. So that's good news, because what you do over this next couple of year period is going to really set the foundations for you on a business level after that. And I don't have that specific date, but I do by memory think it's almost exactly 2 years, okay? So this is a very powerful time for you, Pisces. It's a time of planning. It's a time where you can start to make, headway into your overall purpose on life. It's like a long-term view. Now, the other thing that's happening this week that I decided to mention before we close off, and it's Mars is actually moving into your solar 10th house. of career and business. Okay, so you want to get yourself organized. Things can happen quickly with Mars, and if you're not organized, then it can throw you into chaos and all that great sort of determination and ambition that comes along with the Mars energy, and the assertive, proactive type energy can be wasted and scattered. Okay, so get yourself organized and use this short transit of Mars being in your solar 10th house to its greatest ability, and I think it's there, don't quote me on the time, but I think it's there for a 6-week period. Okay, so no time to waste, Pisces. Good things coming up for you. So certainly reading today is a bit of a long range plan, but you know, there's always some challenges in life, but there's always some benefits as well. Okay. Love and luck to you. Thanks for watching. I'm Jennifer Angel, and hope to see you next week. Bye for now.